south of Torrey Pines. Like I said before, there's a lot of reports of progress that get better attention, and there's also rumors from the past. A man mentioned it to me today as I was crossing the road on my way to a bus. He was singing countryman singing on a car stereo, and it reminded me that earlier somebody said a controversy that started here in the area. I don't know. It's been maybe even a year now. An old saying, "Old's Kate." Well, it's just like instead of okay, or saying an accusation of Old's Kate. And so I just decided to go ahead and answer about that. It's from about 1984. Back then, there was a time, 84 was a pivotal year. I began to move from Avon Park. I was working as a salesman for Jared Ford Mercury in Avon Park. And by the end of June, I decided to quit for various reasons. And there was an idea. A sister of mine had invited me to temporarily visit her living in base housing at a nuclear submarine base in Charleston, South Carolina. So I decided, well, maybe I'd go visit her again. But I think I was working kind of hard, and I thought about it some more than I was looking for. And I decided to turn around instead. And my mother had said that she was having a 4th of July party. I was traveling on the 4th of July back then in 84. So anyway, I decided to go ahead and attend her party. She had rented a room with others in the roadway inn that used to be on the corner of Gulfstream and US 41 across from Marina Jacks. Well, it was kind of a nice gathering. I didn't know much of anyone there. I guess at any given time there was maybe 20 people that showed up. And my mother introduced me to one of them, a very pretty and shapely looking young lady named Kate, a daughter of one of my mother's friends. So anyway, to me she looked like she's a very pretty and shapely lady, and she kind of cheerfully greeted me, and I'm not a betrayal of confidences or anything, but so much controversy has ensued pertaining to her. I'm just saying that one of the first comments she said, appearing to me to be a very pretty young lady, was, "So what are we going to do, watch each other masturbate?" So I thought, gosh, I've suddenly met a really nice lady. Because, though unfortunately her suggestion didn't end up happening, because of her displeasure with others, I wanted to what's happened recently is there's been an allegation that she's actually a male. Well, I'm saying that she portrayed herself as being a very shapely female instead, and that if she had been anything of a male, that I wouldn't have expressed any interest about her at all. I've never thought of doing anything with any man. There wasn't any time in my life that I ever did anything with any man. I never thought of doing anything with any man. I wouldn't have been enticed about any man. So I'm just saying that hopefully the allegation isn't true. It wouldn't have been appropriate for me to be contacting her at this time in my life after so many years. I've seen her along the way a couple of times, and she still looks like a very shapely and still young woman, is how I see it. So if it turns out to be that she was actually a man, that she'd been a really terrible deception, and I would hope that the deception would be in trouble instead of in any way following me, accusing me of knowing that she was something that she wasn't presenting herself as. So back then, if it turned out that she was secretly deceiving, that they probably pivoted on one of our dates on a seafood shack showboat. I don't know if they still have them, but back then the Seafood Shack restaurant in Cortez used to have a showboat, up and down up Sarasota Bay and back, where we had a couple of drinks, and actually, if there was any secret deception by Kate Hansen, Bill Love has probably indicated it by deciding to the next 4 years later move the last of his business inventory to right near the Seafood Shack parking lot. I think I mentioned that before. He bought a triangular-shaped small property on the edge of the Seafood Shack parking lot where he parked the semi-trailer. He said was full might have been a reason that he chose the particular location for his new house on Lombard Key. Hanson lived with her mother on Lombard Key and was still living there and decided to have a new house on Lombard Street. Actually, right another street named Lyons, Lyons, the name of a young man who was living there. I mentioned that before, but that isn't this subject. So anyway, I'm just saying that all I knew from back then is that I thought I had encountered a very pretty young lady, and that I was interested, and that I continued to call her through the rest of 1984, occasionally, maybe once a month, and when she still wasn't actually interested in me, I stopped calling her. The last time I called her, I think, was probably in December of '84. So anyway, whatever possible opportunity I might have been having back there, might have been, probably arranged by my mother to be with somebody who was actually secretly male. Any possibilities were destroyed by spreading rumor that I had known about it. And what they were doing was, of course, linking back to the secret stain accusation from an Orlando that I detailed against very much, accusing that I had gone through a pivotal time of wanting to be with males instead of females. So that links to another allegation of another person who I considered a very pretty young lady in Orlando back then, back in '81 and '82. I thought it'd be a different subject. Again, hoping that Kate Hanson is actually a pretty lady that she continues to appear to be. But if she's otherwise, then she's a real bad deceiver, and I would hope that she would be in trouble instead of trying to cause me any difficulty about it when